Well, I think it's safe to say that the last 2 weeks have been very rough for MrBeast, as his former best friend and confidant, Ava Tyson, has been exposed for having a history of some strange tweets on Twitter, alright? Talking about 4-year-olds being cute and shit. Ava's also been exposed for supporting a CP lolly artist known as Shadman on the internet, who is very infamous for his work. Yeah, you know, Ava's a big fan, bro. And Ava was also exposed for having a Discord server full of minors and talking sexually suggestive to them, which also, if you don't know, if you're not in tune with reality, is fucking weird. Now, MrBeast played this very smart. He did the strategic maneuver. He pulled up the Twitter and he fired Tyson on the platform. He said that no longer will she be affiliated with the MrBeast brand, and he's actually reached out to a third-party investigator to investigate all this stuff with Ava like he didn't know what was happening the entire time. Now, let me elaborate on MrBeast knowing about Ava Tyson's activities, because we did have the one video of MrBeast making eye contact with that infamous Shadman art that Ava bought. Now, let's give MrBeast the benefit of the doubt and just say, you know, this is just bad circumstances. It's a picture. It's MrBeast. Oh, come on, man. Shit happens. It's a coincidence. But let's look at this tweet right here where MrBeast interacts with Shadman on the Twitter platform. All I'm saying is MrBeast definitely knew about Ava Tyson's seemingly, you know, strange relationship with Shadman, her support, and I do believe, you know, MrBeast was some kind of consumer, as we see in this tweet. Now, I do want to make it very clear, MrBeast was not on Twitter talking about how 4-year-olds are cute like Ava Tyson. The situations to each individual person are a little bit different. But I do feel like if we mention Ava Tyson's relation to Shadman, we gotta bring up documented proof of Jimmy interacting with Shadman as well. And when the Discord leaks happened for Ava Tyson's Discord, there was proof that MrBeast was in the Discord chat as well. So are you telling me that MrBeast didn't see any of this activity, right? It just never dawned upon him. He never seen any text message proof of Ava calling these kids in the chat dad and stuff like that. I'm supposed to believe that. So, you know, in MrBeast's tweet here, when he says he's hiring the third-party investigator to figure out if all this is true, I just think this is so goofy. I think he's definitely trying to negate attention off himself, because let's face the facts. MrBeast definitely knew about Chris's predatory behavior, and now he's only saying something because it's all blown up. Now, a user on Twitter that goes by the name of Dogpack404 did release a short video where I guess you could say he attempted to expose MrBeast, but in this initial video, Dogpack promised a bigger expose that was coming, where he was gonna dissect everything going on at the MrBeast HQ, and he was gonna expose the Beast. And Dogpack404 dropped a video titled, "I worked for MrBeast, he's a fraud," and so far it has gotten 10 million views on YouTube. I think it's needless to say this shit has blown up. And in the video, Dogpack, being a alleged former worker for MrBeast, alleged that MrBeast had a friend named Mac that he would rig all the challenges for to win.
This contestant is an actor and a secret employee at MrBeast. They had him dive through this fake door twice. This line is scripted, this action is scripted. In fact, pretty much all the videos with Mac are scripted.
You did it! Yeah! Dogpack also alleges that MrBeast set up fake lotteries to scam his fans. I mean, I even saw a part of the video where Dogpack exposed that I guess the MrBeast crew was forging MrBeast's signature on sweatshirts and jackets and stuff to sell to the fans.
Other members will sign MB, deceiving people into believing it was signed by MrBeast. So here's a clip of Tyler forging, or not, maybe not forging, using MrBeast's signature. So Tyler signs MB, which is MrBeast's signature. Then he covers it, signs his own initials, TC, smirks, looks around, and then quickly slides the shirt away.
Now, I wouldn't exactly call this forgery, but it's like an imitated signature, I guess. You know, it's a bad look, and it's kind of disingenuous to the fans that, you know, buy this product, and they're like, oh, I'm gonna get a jacket signed by Jimmy. It's not Jimmy. It's whoever the fuck this guy right here is. So, I like Dogpack's video personally. I thought it was well put together, right? If you want to go check it out, I urge you to. But you know who did not like this video? Well, MrBeast and his lawyers, because they sent Dogpack a cease and desist claiming that Dogpack was trying to defame MrBeast and disparage him. And they brought up the fact that Dogpack violated the NDA that he signed when he, chose to be a worker for MrBeast. And on the YouTube side of things, it's kind of messed up for a creator to send another one a cease and desist unless they're flat out telling lies and inaccuracies upon their name. But the problem for Dogpack here is he did sign that NDA, and legally that can be taken care of, all right? Because he did violate a contract that he signed. So when it comes to the cease and desist, very murky waters. I don't think Dogpack did himself any credit with signing that NDA. But Dogpack follows up his initial tweet by, saying, I got my number leaked, apparently from some MrBeast employee named Kaylee with the quotation marks. So Dogpack believes that's inaccurate, right? He says, I've been getting texts from quote-unquote former MrBeast employees saying that James wants to have private investigators start following me and look into my family's social media accounts to find ways to apparently discredit him. Apparently, the best narrative they have right now is that he's crazy and he's drug addicted. He's a MrBeast super fan, and Dogpack got fired for trying to apparently steal company funds. And I gotta be honest, if Dogpack is telling the truth with this tweet, MrBeast, bro, you don't gotta have no PIs following Dogpack and his family, bro. If you thought that he was stealing company funds, I believe if you have any kind of proof, that will be enough right there. What is him being crazy addicted to drugs got to do with anything? I don't even think this guy's addicted to drugs because listen, I'm addicted to drugs. This guy ain't addicted to shit. Okay, so now that we've established that Dogpack's not a tweaker and, this cease and desist is just stupid, I'm pretty sure that with that cease and desist, though, MrBeast was trying to do damage control, of course. But this girl named Rosanna Pansino, who on YouTube has 14.5 million subscribers, okay? She dropped a little video where she talked about how some of the contestants in the MrBeast videos were given hush money to not talk about the harsh circumstances. She alleges that people were not given proper medication that they were supposed to receive, and she also alleges that the contests were rigged.
Hey guys, so it is time for a video because I have received messages from over a dozen people involved with the current Beast Games. For those of you who don't know, Beast Games is a competition show ran by MrBeast that will be on Amazon Prime. On to the messages. So the messages that I have received from contestants on the show are pretty much all telling a similar story, and I find them to be very disturbing. I wanted to read you one of the messages with the permission of one of the contestants to give you an idea of why I'm so upset and why I simply just can't let this go. It's absolutely not okay. So I'm going to read to you her message. I was a contestant until the end. I also didn't accept their hush money. It was really bad. People were having seizures because they were not getting medication, even though we were promised we would. And it was 100% rigged. They presented it as though the game would be like Squid Games, basically a type of game show where all the games are an even playing field. That was not at all the case. All the games were about speed and strength, so only the young athletic males were at an advantage over the women, and elderly people were also casted.
And I have to say, if she's telling the truth, those individuals need to pursue legal action and sue Mr. Jimmy Boy here, because imagine having a seizure in a MrBeast video. It couldn't be me. And after videos like Dogpack 404's and Rosanna Pansino's, the New York Times has recently actually published an article titled Willing to Die for MrBeast. And it's an article that goes in depth about contestants' experience on the videos. And, it's not good. If you want to go check it out, I suggest you go check it out for yourself. It's not the best look for the MrBeast, especially after everything with Ava Tyson. And to this day, MrBeast is just acting like everything's normal. A day ago, MrBeast released a video titled Survive 100 Days in the Nuclear Bunker to win $500,000, bro. But if you go down to the comments, people are commenting in clumps. Like this right here. This guy right here says, MrBeast, stop deleting comments and address the allegations of the lotteries. Someone else says, what about the situation, Jimmy? Someone else says, stop deleting comments, MrBeast. Now you may be asking yourself, what do these incoherent messages with no spacing mean? Well, it's because MrBeast is deleting comments that are criticizing him for all the allegations under his most recent video. He's trying to erase these comments and act like nothing has happened at all. He wants to get rid of all criticism. So yeah, super strange behavior for MrBeast. Why do you have people commenting in clumps so that way they don't get automated banned for their comments? I think it's super self-evident. MrBeast is tied up in some shit and he just does not want to be exposed because he's the biggest fucking YouTuber on the platform. It makes sense, MrBeast. I give you all the props in the world and I'm not trying to hate monger on MrBeast, but honestly, this behavior is kind of strange and ridiculous. I mean, not only did Dogpack totally dismantle MrBeast's entire production, but then these participants are coming forward and explaining harsh conditions that they had to go through to be on the show. Like, come on, MrBeast, that shit is inhumane. And then when MrBeast comes under scrutiny, the New York Times is making posts about him. People are coming forward about their experience. He's deleting comments on his newest video. I actually heard about the dislikes as well. You know, it seemed pretty bad. Like, come on, MrBeast. This ain't it, bro. You the #1 content creator on the platform. And yeah, man, it's just not the greatest look when contestants are saying they survived under these conditions and your best friend gets exposed for some suspect ass behavior. So MrBeast is the most subscribed YouTuber on the platform, but with all this dirt and all these allegations coming forward, maybe we will see PewDiePie reclaim his throne because MrBeast is due for a fall off, unfortunately, with scripting his content and being affiliated with a weirdo like Chris Tyson and then putting his contestants under conditions to the point where they're having stitches, women are being beat up by men, and contestants need medication they're being withheld at, and they're having fucking seizures on the set. I mean, come on. Let's get PewDiePie or Markiplier back in that #1 spot and let's start a fucking YouTube renaissance. Who knows? You might even see your boy Effendi, you know, rise to some kind of proclamation. But until then, what do you guys think about all this stuff going on, MrBeast? I do believe it's very unfortunate because I do think MrBeast has tried to attempt to do a wealth of good. But when I see all this horrible, you know, stuff coming out about him and a lot of stuff being scripted. I mean, are you telling me he didn't really heal those blind people? Come on, Jimmy. That's something really fucked up to lie about. So, I did like the idea of MrBeast, but with everything I'm seeing, I'm not too fond of Jimmy anymore. Let me know what you guys think about everything going on with MrBeast and Ava Tyson in them comments below. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. When you do, turn on the bell notifications. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and play my music.
You think this is bad? This chicanery? But not our Jimmy. Couldn't be precious Jimmy.
What we do here is go back.